I first thought about writing a book about a little girl called Ada when I was doing a cover for a magazine called The Literary Review. And I drew a cover of a real person called Ada Lovelace. She was a very famous mathematician, and she was the daughter of a famous poet called Lord Byron. When she was a little girl, she liked to invent extraordinary machines, just make-believe machines. And one of the things she invented was a mechanical flying horse. And she wrote a little story all about this flying horse. So a few years later, when I was sitting down thinking about what I might write about, I thought about Ada and her father, who was a poet. And I thought, I know, I'll write a story about the daughter of a famous poet who lives in a very large house and who will have all sorts of adventures. So I sat down and started to think about how I would tell these stories. Now what I do when I'm trying to write a story, I start by drawing pictures. It's always the way. I'm an illustrator who only writes so that I've got something to illustrate. So I'll sit down, I'll start writing. The minute I get stuck, I'll do a little doodle in the margin, I'll draw a ghostly mouse, or I might draw a monkey with a book under its arm. And that'll get me through the story. I'll start to think of a different way the story might unfold. And slowly I'll build up the story with words and pictures. And for me, that's the most important thing. Words and pictures working together. It's a lot of fun. So if you pick up one of the Goth Girl books and open it, you'll see immediately that it is a book with lots and lots of pictures and quite a bit of writing and quite a few other things as well.